This is Gary Atensi with CNTV, and today we're in Centennial, Colorado. I am here at Warz. Since 2011, they have been providing an indoor Nerf battlefield. We're talking about alternative, safe, family fun. Everybody who walks through the doors. I'm here with Stanton, who is the founder. Stanton, let's start off a little bit with yourself, man. What got you involved in this type of industry, and how did this all evolve?
Yeah, definitely. So it started kind of with my background in paintball. I played paintball for about 12 years or so, just recreational. You know, I'd go out on the weekends. I went a lot by myself. So I was a pretty diehard fan of paintball. And then I found myself playing Nerf wars in my house with my kids, and I was orchestrating these games. And it was my son and some of his buddies that were coming over. In fact, one of the times it was a birthday party. And we played about 4 hours the first day. We had to sleep over, and the next morning we woke up and played for 6 hours. And by the time the parents showed up to pick the kids up, they were practically in tears. They didn't want to leave. And I didn't want them to leave. I was having fun. So the light just turned on. You know, I thought, wow, this would be a great idea to have somewhere where kids and families could all come and play together. So.
That's a great story, man. I mean, something that really evolved personally for you. Why don't we share with the viewers out there? A lot of them are familiar with possibly paintball or even air. Yeah, basically those folks that are familiar with that, how does that differ from what goes on here at Dart?
It's actually very similar. I mean, we actually say that it's just like paintball minus the pain. Now, the difference here, though, is that because there's less pain, you find that there's more people playing, different age brackets. So our average age is 5 to 85. You got moms, dads, brothers, uncles, cousins, the whole family plays. We have a super structured and organized atmosphere, and that's really what's kind of the offset to not having the pain. You find that when people get hit by a paintball, they're more apt to go off the field. With our setup, we have these rules that we play by, and so our referees are our bread and butter, and they're out there working hard to make sure these games stay organized. And the organization and people playing by the rules is really what's making the game fun. At the same time, it's building character. So,
talking about structured fun, then. I mean, like you said, from 5 to 85, it's pretty high-paced out there. I mean, I got out there and felt some energy. I mean, this is really a great way for folks to get the kids off the electronics and actually get them out there and exercising.
Definitely, yeah. I think we've done the calculations, and it's about 1,000 grams of calories an hour and about 64 grams of fat in an hour. So you're definitely out there. You're running. You're sweating by the end of an hour. You got everyone, moms, dads, everyone's coming out with sweat down their brow. I mean, we normally ask them if they had fun. You can just tell from the look on their face. It's a great tension reliever. Definitely a great workout, though. Good cardio for sure.
Wonderful. I mean, this is something really you can come out with multiple families. Obviously great for a reunion or get some friends together because you can actually play against each other.
Yeah. So again, the age bracket being the 5 to 85, you don't necessarily have any issues with the age brackets because of the rule sets that we play by. The dynamics of being thrown into a team setting, and not only the people that you came with, but people that happen to already be playing here. I've walked off the field high-fiving mom and grandma, and that's not my mom and grandma, and I'm thinking, I want to play with them again. It's like you've been through war with somebody, so you've these bonding moments and the ice breaking that happens. It's perfect for family reunions, perfect for team building,
I love it. Let's start from the beginning here. These guys walk through the doors pretty excited. I can see the excitement on their face. What do they need? I mean, we're talking about gear, eye protection. Is this stuff that you all provide?
Yeah, so when you come in, we just ask that you basically bring your body and your socks. So, we run around with our shoes off. We don't want to be out there running around crushing the darts. So we play in our socks. They come in through the door. They pick out a blaster. We have the ability to either let them use one of ours as a standard issued, or they can even bring their own, or they have the ability to rent and upgrade to some of the blasters that we offer. So, yeah.
It's real simple. I mean, basically, you guys are, they're showing up in their socks and we're good to go. Well, hopefully more than just their socks, but they definitely have to have their socks. So they come through the door, first-timers come in, basically make sure the waiver's taken care of, and then they're off moving into a briefing. What takes place there?
Yeah, so in the briefing, we always go over the rules with everybody before they go on the field. We kind of have this understanding that regardless of winning or losing, if everybody's playing by the rules, then it's all fair game and everybody has fun. The rules are super important. So we spend a few moments with everyone going over the rules, again, whether they're 5 or 85. At that point, we go ahead and after going over the rules, we'll hand out the eye protection, as you said earlier. We put them on a team. They're all getting their vests so they know what team they're going on to, and then we explain the blasters. And so from there, then they head out to the battlefield after being basically prepared for battle. So,
Speaking of the rules out there, just basically, I see some guys putting their arms up. What happens there?
so we play by a really simple rule. You get hit one time, and when you get hit, you put your hands in the air. And that's to indicate, hey, I've been hit, I'm no longer a threat. So it keeps the game organized.
Oh, interesting. Let me ask you this. How long should people set aside for the whole process?
Well, you're speaking to somebody who likes to play for 3 and 4 hours at a time. So, no, we get really busy around here. We do have waits. It seems that after waiting, if you did have to wait, it's worth every bit of the wait. I know, I've gone to some specific roller coaster places where I sit in line for 4 hours. It's never that bad, but whether you come here and it's busy or it's not busy, I would say, an hour to an hour and a half is pretty healthy time.
Pretty good and safe. Obviously, this is great for family bonding out there, families getting together, having a good time, but it's also be great for corporate America. You're talking about team building. Have you watched a lot of that?
Yeah, I can't think of a better place to have a employee party. All of the dynamics, all of the maybe office tension that's already going on, this really lets people kind of get some aggression out, and it's done in a healthy way. There's no way you can come out to the Dart Wars and not leave actually a better person. It takes a lot of integrity to play this game the way we play it. But when it comes to the team building, talk about ice breaking. When you're thrown into a certain scenario and you have to complete an objective, it really takes teamwork to do this, and it takes communication to do these things. And so these are all perfect for team building.
Excellent. You said an employee party. What you guys are known for, obviously, is birthday parties. You've got multiple rooms there. Tell me how that works for kids.
Yeah, so, we have a couple party rooms and a couple tables. You're able to book your party. You can do private parties or you can play with the public. But again, we've had birthday parties from 5 to 85-year-olds. So it's not just your kid's party place. This is like parents come in and play for their birthday parties.
Obviously, this is a game you can go out and win. I see guys putting their arms up, and it's not because they're out, because they really did some damage out there. Obviously, guys try to get good at it, like you say, buy their own blasters, that type of thing. Do you have leagues as well that go on throughout the month?
Yes, we actually we just started the NDWA. It's the National Dart Wars Association, and so we play by some a little more detailed point systems. We're also able to use the foam swords, foam grenades, shields, blowguns, and so the different type of weaponry that's allowed kind of steps up the depth of the game.
Is that your extreme night that happens when you guys start bringing out some of that stuff?
So the extreme night would be your alternative to joining a league. So you can either come out on extreme night and get to use the swords, the grenades, the shields, and do the kind of above and beyond stuff, and that's 14 and older. And then if you're a little bit more serious, then you jump on a team, and then we practice once a week. We have a tournament once a month. The little guys, they play for prizes. The adults, we play for respect points. So.
Wow. One of the first times I got pulled in this place was by my son. It was at night, and it was glowing. Everything was glowing in there. I thought it was impressive, and that's really why I reached out to you guys. Is that a pretty popular night?
Yeah, Glow Night's definitely a big hit. Date night, again, doesn't matter what age bracket you are. I'm assuming if you're on a date, you're going to be a little bit older. But we do, and let me clarify, Glow is 8 and older because it's a little bit darker out there on the field. But the fact that things are glowing really sets the mood out there. It's a lot of fun to play in the blacklight games.
Same thing with the extreme night. It's more of a teenage type of thing and older, I imagine.
Yep, that's correct. Yeah, because of the sword battles and stuff, it gets a little bit more hectic. But again, Dart Wars, we're known for teetering on chaos, but we say it's organized chaos.
Wonderful. Obviously, it's a sport. They're out there having a good time. Somebody wins. It's great. Talk about a win-win opportunity. Fundraising isn't something that you guys are able to do. Share with me.
Yeah, so, with the schools, schools primarily, they're able to maybe instead of doing a car wash, they're able to have their event here at our location. They can set up, any kind of promotional information they want to do, set up a table, and they're able to come in and actually rent the building out, and then the portion of the proceeds actually goes back to the school or for whatever purpose that they're looking to, raise some money. And so you, instead of trying to convince people to pull over off the street to wash your car, they're actually coming in to play Dart Wars, and part of that excitement goes back towards the schools.
It makes washing a car look kind of boring. Viewers, take a look at the bottom of the screen right there. What you're going to see is their website. Check out their website. Most important thing you can do right there is actually book an event. Basically, decide what their hours are. Check out their questions and answers right there. They make it really simple for you. It really is structured. They want to make sure that it's a safe environment for your kids as well, your entire family. But at the same time, the guys are out there making sure everything's organized, but the kids are having a blast. Not only the kids, but the adults are enjoying. I mean, quite honestly, it's the kind of event that they've got a spectator window right there, and if you want to just stand behind the glass, check it all out. A lot of fun for everybody involved. Let me ask you this. I really believe that everybody's pretty much a kid at heart, and this place has really got to bring that out of you.
Yeah, I still sometimes forget that I'm in my 30s and not my 20s at this point. But again, you'll see a lot of the dads come in and they're a little hesitant because they might think that maybe this is geared more towards the kids. And then as they start to hear the rules and they start to see the atmosphere, you see the stiffness kind of loosen up and they start thinking, hey, or they see a dad coming off the field with sweat down his brow and he immediately knows, hey, something's going on out in that field. So yeah, the inner kid definitely comes out here at Dart Wars. It's great.
That is so cool. I mean, quite honestly, I see your DJ up on the top there. He's got a bird's eye view of the whole place. He's pumping some music out there, and you can't help but just start feeling that energy and tension build.
Yeah, there's a lot of, I've noticed there's a lot of sports that the music just adds to the atmosphere. And Dart Wars, definitely the music and the atmosphere here. Our referees, they're commentating the sport. They let you know the time of the game, how many, or what the points are, where you're at with the score. And so the music just adds to the excitement for sure.
Absolutely. And what I like about it, too, is the fact that basically you're able to learn about sportsmanship. You're able to basically know when you're out, and if you don't know, your guy's right there letting them know that you're out.
Yeah, we have our referees out there, and a lot of times, one of our rules is that you can't argue with the ref, and so there's a little bit of anger management involved because a ref calls you out, whether he's right or wrong, you smile, you put your hands up, and you go off the field. There's no arguing. We're definitely promoting good character. We're not just running around shooting at each other. We're actually out there promoting honesty, teamwork, and sportsmanship, and in that atmosphere, there's an amazing amount of fun and bonding that's going on with that. So,
I mean, when you basically came up with the idea here, obviously it was from fun that you had. Now you guys are really trying to spread that fun pretty much across the nation. If we got somebody out there who's involved and basically wants to start something like this, what do they do?
Yeah, so basically they can go to our website. We're now selling franchises, and so we're looking to spread Dart Wars across the country and then possibly into other countries here in the near future. So if they're interested, they can check out the website. There's a tab there for franchises, and they get all the information that they need.
Wonderful. Viewers, last time, take a look at the bottom of the screen right there. Check them out. We're talking about the Centennial location that we caught up with Stanton here, who is the founder and owner, but there's multiple locations out there. You can check out their website and see where one is near you. That is Dart Wars, available here, pretty much serving the entire city of Denver. This is Gary Atensi with CNTV, and if you don't know, now you know.